Increasing sense of mutiny amongst many on his backbenches. Some snap opinion polling suggesting from comrades that 54% of the country now think he should resign over the Christmas party that took place on December the 18th last year, let alone the other parties that may have happened in his flat on November the 13th, and indeed one that Gavin Williamson held too. So it's been a very difficult, frankly disastrous day. And a lot of people are beginning to say this Prime Minister simply doesn't tell the truth. So, a press conference and the announcement of Plan B. And this, in my opinion, is all designed to cover up the fact that actually his Prime Ministership is now in very, very deep trouble. Let's remind ourselves why this press conference took place, why the points he just laid out, and the talk of perhaps compulsory vaccinations in our country at some point in the future. Let's remind ourselves why we're here.
But I repeat, Mr. Speaker, that I have been repeatedly assured since these allegations emerged that there was no party and that no COVID rules were broken, and that is what I have been repeatedly assured. But I have asked the Cabinet Secretary to establish all the facts and to report back as soon as possible. And, Mr. Speaker, it goes without saying that if those rules were broken, then there will be disciplinary action for all those involved.
Despite all the reports that up to 40 people partied in number 10 Downing Street on December the 18th last year, there's the Prime Minister twice in front of the nation in the House of Commons saying there was no party. Yet, last night, there was this cringe-making video of Allegra Stratton acting as a spokesperson for the government. And this clip was obtained by ITV. And let's just see the mock game they were playing inside the press room 4 days after that party.
Would the Prime Minister condone having a Christmas party?
What's the answer?
I don't know.
It wasn't a party, it was cheese and wine.
Just be clear, it's not.
Is cheese and wine all right? No. It was a business meeting.
I'm joking.
Oh, it's all so funny, isn't it? We've just ruined the Christmas for tens of millions of people. We've just condemned countless hundreds of thousands to never again being able to spend Christmas with mothers, fathers, grandmothers, grandparents, children. And yet they thought it was really, really funny. Well, now stories are coming out, and I have to say Dominic Cummings is helping in this, suggesting there was, in fact, a bit of a get-together and an ease-up in Boris Johnson's flat on November the 13th. Now, since that moment, Allegra Stratton has resigned. The best point, I thought, in PMQs today that was landed by the opposition leader, Sir Keir Starmer. He asked a question: does the Prime Minister have the moral authority to lead the country? And I personally don't think this Prime Minister has the moral authority to lead this country. And I'm very keen to get your views on this. So let me know, does he have the moral authority or not? And I say this above all because Boris Johnson's relationship with the truth has always been pretty loose. He's been very good in all forms of situations at just lying his way out of trouble. It's always served him incredibly well. But I don't believe that this time he can lie his way out of it.